This is my main PC. I built it around the launch of the first gen Ryzen CPUs. Sporting a Ryzen 5 1600 paired with a GTX 1070 40-win hybrid, it's a pretty decent machine for what I needed to do. And as you can see, it needs a bit of love. And in this video, we are giving just that. So for the changes I have made, first is the cooler. Away with the stock one and with this Deepcool Captain 240EX AIO cooler. A decent air cooler would have really done it for me, but I was feeling lavish about this one, so yeah, why not? I've seen people have the same cooler leak, but so far for the 3 that I have built using this exact cooler, all are still fully functional, fingers crossed. Next is the memory. I've gone with these Team T-Force Delta 2 RGB kits. I've used these on my previous builds, which you can check on the card up top. And this time I went with 4x8 sticks totaling 32 gigabytes. I really highly recommend these kits. The RGB implementation is bang on and can be controlled via Aura Sync. These are 3000 MHz kits, but I've had no issues bumping them up to 3200 MHz. They are relatively cheap too, which is why I always use them in my builds. In terms of the GPU, I don't feel the need for an upgrade yet, so I am still keeping this EVGA 1070 for the win Hybrid. For casual gaming at ultra-wide 1080p, it still fairly does great. I did however mount it vertically to spice things up a little, using this DIY Fab vertical GPU kit I found on Amazon. I have linked it down below so you can check it for yourself. It fits my Phanteks Enthoo Pro M conveniently without the worry of having the GPU choked of air. I have about 3 inches of clearance from the side panel to the GPU, so temps will not be an issue. That said, if you are going to use the same kit, make sure your case has enough side panel clearance. I have a hybrid card, but I sure guarantee there won't be any issue mounting an air-cooled card using this kit. For storage, I replaced the 2 existing Western Digital Blue hard drives with 2 Seagate Firecuda 2TB hard drives, one 2.5-inch and one 3.5-inch. I kept the WD Black 250GB NVMe M.2 SSD for my boot drive, plenty of space to work in. And lastly, for fans, I added 5 Deepcool RF140 fans, 3 of which are intakes and 2 are on the radiator, and 1 Deepcool RF140 exhausting air out the back. I don't love RGB, but I don't hate it at the same time, so I just keep them at a static color, whichever looks best for the mood. And that is it for all the changes I have made on this rig. So far, this PC is where I want it to be at the moment. And now that Zen 2 is right around the corner, depending on the budget, I may be upgrading that 1600 and B350 combo. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and picked up a few tips along the way. I'll catch you later. And don't forget to show your PC some love.